Okay, we're gonna start with 1100. It's just me today. I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna do only come bets. There's not gonna be any hard ways, any horns, and a couple reasons I'm doing it. But I want you to see that there's other ways to play, and there's a lot of people in the comments that get into us about like bad bets over here, and just the house edge that we're playing is a bad house edge. So let's see how it goes with come bets only. And I can assure you, this is the last time you'll ever see me only do come bets. I just want to show a different perspective of the game. 6. It's not very fun to play like this, honestly, because I like to have all the numbers, I like to have all the action on the hard ways. 5. The biggest argument against come bets that people have is that you have to hit the number twice, which it's true, but it's not really true because the number is not established yet. 5, all right, so far, okay. The most likely scenario at the end of this video is I'm gonna have exactly how much I started with, no matter how much money I put on the come bets. All right, we're gonna do 60 odds. If that hits, it'll pay 105. And I just vary the come bet sizes because it'll get way too boring if I just static bet $10 come bets. 6 hard. See, that's upsetting, but it's too bad. I want to make a new type of video for everybody, and I'm gonna point you to this video. So if you go in the comments and tell me that like we don't know what we're doing with our odds or our high edge bets over here, betting the 12 for 100 straight up, I'm gonna say go watch the video called Perfect Strategy Craps. And then you can come watch this and see that we know that this is perfect strategy. We just choose not to play it. Of course, the one time I forgot to come bet. Okay. This is how you should play if you're trying to last a really long time at the casino. But the come bets need to be smaller. They need to be like $5 or $10 come bets. 7. So far, it's saving us a lot of money. All right. We would have been out of money a long time ago if we weren't doing come bets. 8. So that pays 105. Now the pass line, if it hits, is going to pay 140. 2, 3 crap. We lose on that. If we end up with a lot of money, I'll fire at the end of this the normal way that we like to play, because it's not too fun doing this. 6. All right, so those will pay 105 if they hit. The 10 will pay 140. 7 out. Okay. This isn't getting us anywhere. $11, we win $10. I mean, thank goodness I'm not doing what we usually do, but I wish we'd get something so you could see something fun. $6, okay, that pays 175. That helps out a little bit. This video so far is a good reason as to why you do the come bets. What is this? 5. If we played like we play, we would have been done 1 minute into this. Come on, we can't get anything. $6. I don't think there's been a 4 this whole time. There it is. Four, okay. That's a good one. Pays 140. You can win a lot of money with the come bets if they start cooperating. Because we're basically starting the number really high instead of starting at the quarter like you usually see. Lose our come bet there. 8, all right, that pays 175. We're fighting back. And I still press, like you'll see the bottom, I have 30 on it now. That's sad. $11, we win. There's my double horn, that would help. If that was a 12, I probably would have just ended the video. All right, we need a 4 or an 8. Not a 5. This is what gets annoying about come bets. Now I have to pay for odds. I could have had a quarter there and the odds would be free. 6, okay, 105. 4, good. 140 there. The machine you're playing probably has 2 times odds, which is a lot worse than what I'm doing. 8 hard, okay, that would have been fun to have. But it'll, if you do $5 come bets with 10 odds, you could probably play with $500 for like an entire night at the casino. So now all the come bets come down. If I was playing normal, I'd put them right back up, but let's just leave it down. Let's see how this strategy works. We're actually up. I didn't even notice that. Up at the top, you'll see we have 1,300. This is a really good come out. 7, 12. 6. I know the energy's not there with just myself. It's like 7:30 in the morning. I just wanted to come make this because I saw some comments on the last video, like the house edge is this on this bet. So I'm showing you playing with virtually no house edge. 8. There's no reason to not have the 8. You should always have the 8 if you're playing craps. Speaking of, no. All right, we're down $75. This is the paint drying come bet method. But it kept me in it. We're still in it somehow with those really bad rolls. 11. And I like that there haven't been any rolls that we would have made a lot of money on. So like we haven't missed anything. 4, nice, 105. What I'm doing right now is basically like if you were playing blackjack, sitting there with the strategy card and putting $100 a hand and just doing whatever the book says. That's what we're doing right now. The craps version of that. 105, and then not changing your bet. Almost did it. All right, I lied. There's 10 minutes of perfect strategy. I'm still going to direct you to this video if you have a comment about us not knowing how to play. Now we're going to play like we play, and we're probably going to run out of money in 2 minutes, but at least you get to see the difference as to why you would do come bets or why you wouldn't. 3 craps. See if I'm sitting there doing my little thing before, we get nothing on that. Yo, okay. Good thing I switched the strategy here. It's really about either the dice are going to cooperate or they're not. You could do whatever strategy you want. 7 winner. What a great timing on switching the strategy. Let's we're not doing hand pays today. We're just gonna keep it simple. 4. Okay, that was a good come out. All right, now let me get into payouts now. So 20 is gonna pay 49. That's gonna pay 70, 70, like 43.50, and 29. Oh, sorry, 39. Hopefully they come out. 9. All right, I'm gonna make it look like 75. So I lost $2. 11. Mix in some horns here. No. All right, that's why you do the come bets. We're back to 1100. We're exactly where we started. Too crap. 9. Okay, we're doing full odds. That'll pay 140 if it hits. Okay. 10, going all the way up to, well, I'm gonna go to 50, and then a nickel hard 10. We pocketed $4. 5, I'm gonna go to 50. Pocketed 48 bucks. 9, all right, 9 winner. We got 140 and 14. That's not bad. We know hopping is better. So the difference between a hop here, this bet is the same as this bet, but it's gonna pay me an extra like $2.50 because it's 26 to 5 here, as opposed to at a table, it's gonna be 4 to 1. 26 to 5 is a little bit better than 4 to 1. We can actually see. All right, so that paid $25.50, and this paid 30 minus 4, 26. So it's $1 difference on this machine for every $6. We always parlay the first horn. People get all like worked up about this $5 bet. The expected loss is 60 cents on it. I don't really care about the 60 cents on a $5 bet. Come on. Okay. Party. That's the first hard way, kind of, since we sat here. Get some free money here that we're going to parlay. The come bet strategy would still be working. I'm going to leave the 6. Okay. Nope. It really would be. We would still be alive here. Too crap. Okay, let's do quarters, and we're going to press all the way and see where that could take us. So everything's just yo and then 7. That our nickel horn would have helped. 10 going all the way up. Look at that hard 10. 100. I think we played all 100 rolls. That it didn't come out. 10. Okay. If we hit another 10, we're back. 6. hard 8. There's a hard way. Five winner, okay. Forgot the lucky shooter, it's okay. 8. Okay. Let's hit this 10 and then be comfortable for a minute. 9. Yes, okay. I don't want to deal with hand pays. All right, so we're going to take a $500 loss here, $600 loss. Unless we can throw another 10, we're not going to take that. Yes, okay, we're not going to take a $600 loss. We're going to take a we're going to take a $100 win here. Unless we throw another 10. 5, okay. I'm playing with the floor now, so I'm not going to go past, every roll I'm going to make some money, but I'm not going to go past the previous roll. 4. So that roll I made $10. 9. Okay, we're gonna make $100 because I'm gonna go to 145, which is what it paid. I really hope we can hit this 10 because that'll keep this video going for a while. No. All right, well that was fun. Come bets are the survival mode. My way has some violent swings either upward or downward. You'll never see another come bet video, so I'm sorry if you clicked on this and you're like, this is watching paint dry. I'm always gonna bet how we bet. And if you like it, fine. If you're in the comments saying that the house edge that we play is too high, I'm gonna direct you to the first half of this video. So if you're watching this, it's because you wrote something about us not knowing the odds. And let's just do an $18 horn bet. So we won $400. Nothing. All right, thanks for watching.